there's a point where the wedge pattern, it's right over here. It's December 18th. So what I'm telling you here is that by December 18th, this chart will either have broken out to the upside or to the downside. That's it, because these lines are meeting over here, right here, and it will force price out one way or the other. Now, probably the breakout or breakdown happens ahead of that, but again, I wanted us to just be aware to see, does it break this area here or does it break here? Now, remember, yesterday we talked about by December 18th, Bitcoin will be forced out of this channel. So it could happen as early as tomorrow for all I care. You know, it doesn't matter. All I know is that by December 18th, it has to have broken out or broken down, one or the other. So you're basically looking at 3 weeks is the longest period before we get a breakout or breakdown. A couple other charts to go.
Brace yourselves, December 18th, a date marked in bold on every Bitcoin trader and investor's calendar. A storm approaches, threatening to shake the very foundations of your portfolio. The question is, will it be a breakout or a breakdown? Enter Gareth Soloway, a name synonymous with macroeconomic analysis, technical chart analysis, and a knack for predicting trade signal alerts. Today, he guides us through the labyrinth of Bitcoin's future, shedding light on what to expect come that crucial date. The current scenario: Bitcoin and gold are treading water, biding their time in a holding pattern. But don't be fooled, a seismic shift is on the horizon. As for Chinese stocks, particularly Pindu, a note of caution. Earnings are as unpredictable as the wind, with resistance levels estimated around 135 to 136. So, Bitcoin holders and investors, lend your ears and open your minds. This video holds the key to navigating the storm. Stay tuned. The 18th of December will change everything.
Be stuck in this wedge pattern. I think it's amazing to watch a wedge pattern work its magic. And the reason I say that is because, again, you know, it keeps looking like it's going to break out, and then the level gets rejected over and over again. We've now rejected it 3 times. Now, this is the beauty of the methodology, folks. What I refer to the Winning Trader series is that I want you guys to think about putting the pieces of the puzzle together. So we've now hit 1, 2, 3 times. Remember when I was talking about hitting a trend line, breaking down the door? So we've only hit 3 times. So did you really expect it to break out after 3 hits? And the answer should be no. Probabilities tell us that you have to hit it 4 or 5 times to get a breakout. Same thing on the downside. This is kind of just considered one long one, but 2 and 3. So you've now essentially hit 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, which tells us that it's very possible one of the next hits, either the next one or the next one after that, 4 or 5, creates either the breakout or the breakdown. And again, I think this is so cool to be able to put the pieces of the puzzle together from the last example I showed you over on the other side with this, because you can see how it's working its magic again and again and again. It's freaking cool, guys, freaking cool. All right, anyways. So that's where we are at this point. One thing I want to point out to you, if we pull this chart back, there's a point where the wedge pattern, it's right over here. It's December 18th. So what I'm telling you here is that by December 18th, this chart will either have broken out to the upside or to the downside. That's it, because these lines are meeting over here, right here, and it will force price out one way or the other. Now, probably the breakout or breakdown happens ahead of that, but again, I wanted us to just be aware of that. All right, a couple other charts to go over, guys. Number one, we got to look at gold here. Gold is pulling back a little. Over on this chart, I want to just quickly touch base on Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin, no real change from yesterday. Yesterday, we saw some selling pressure. Today, we're getting a little bit of a bounce. Now, the kicker here is that we're still stuck within this range. And again, I went over this yesterday. If you need the kind of the technicals of understanding the range, you guys can absolutely do that. But ultimately, we're stuck within this channel. And as a technician, all I want to do is just follow this channel and ultimately decide or look to see, does it break this area here or does it break here? Now, remember, yesterday we talked about by December 18th, Bitcoin will be forced out of this channel. So it could happen as early as tomorrow for all I care. You know, it doesn't matter. All I know is that by December 18th, it has to have broken out or broken down, one or the other. So you're basically looking at 3 weeks is the longest period before we get a breakout or breakdown. A couple other charts to go over here. Gold, I always touch on gold because, again, it is a rock star right now. Look at the powering higher on gold here. Gold again, ripping higher today. We're now at $2,024 on gold. And you guys know I've been pounding the table. Do you guys remember, by the way, in this very broadcast, in this game plan, when we were down here, and I still remember this vividly, there was this big sell-off in gold where we flushed basically from basically it was a $100 drop in the course of 9 days down in a row, I believe it was. And right down here, everyone was freaking out. Oh my God, is the gold trade not going to work out? Is it gold over? Is it going to be this? Bitcoin is looking better. Maybe that's the plan. And it's like, no, look at the channel. The beauty of channels, and I show you guys channels almost every day. In fact, on Pinduoduo, we just looked at that. But look at the beauty of the channel, how you had that area to this area, to this area, to this area, and then the pivot low just perfectly aligned. And that was your buy price. And I actually picked up physical metal when it was right down here. And so far, so good, obviously, as price continues to rally to the upside. Now, again, we know our target, right? Our target into year end is this level at 2080, 2075, the all-time high. We also know that based on the hit methodology that I taught in yesterday's game plan, that once we get to 4 hits, which would be this next hit, the probabilities for a breakout start to increase dramatically. In other words, by the 4th hit, you're at about a 65 to 70% chance of a breakout. By the 5th hit, if it doesn't do it on the 4th, by the 5th hit, you're at about a 75 to 85% of chance of a breakout. So essentially what I would say, between the 4th and the 5th hit, and this, if we go up here, this will be the 4th hit, you would be expecting a breakout on gold. So I continue to think gold is the play, and I've said this so many times in the game plan, but basically remember, the central banks have been buying gold hand over fist. They're the ones that print the money. If they're buying it, they probably are doing it for a reason, right? They probably know that the ultimate outcome of all the debt in the world, all the central bank debt, the government debt, all this stuff, is more printing of money. And they are basically preparing their balance sheets for that by buying physical metal. It is what it is, guys. I don't like it, but it is what it is. It's not my, ultimately, unfortunately, I don't have the power to change anything. All I can do is have my positions in gold as well, take note of that, and let you guys obviously know as well. All right, silver continuing to be a rock star as well. Silver again has broken out. Let me just zoom in a little bit here. So right now we're looking at silver's chart, and silver again should be expected to go up a little bit higher to that $25 level. Remember, just above $25, right? Well, a little bit higher right there, but in either case, you're looking at just a little bit of upside before you hit resistance on silver. I did want to touch on Ethereum today. I haven't touched on Ethereum, but I do think Ethereum still has a little bit more upside potentially here. There's another channel, so you guys know channels, by the way, will change your life when you start using them in trading. But channels ultimately, take a look at this, right? You basically have pivot high, pivot low, right over here, and again, is that a bullish consolidation pattern? Let me show you here. And the answer is probably as close as we can get. That probably means one more move up to about 2,300. I could see this going maybe as high as 25, but ultimately at that point, I think there's a good chance we could even come back down afterwards. After the spot ETF for Bitcoin's approved, you could actually come all the way back down into there. All right. Oil today, OPEC again having struggles. I'm reading that OPEC Plus, the knowledge is everything in this game. Remember, the institutions have technology, and they have the most expensive traders and the most, basically the most assets at their disposal. The only thing you have, you're not going to compete on money. I'm not even going to compete on money. That's not a question. What we can do is we can learn the game. We can learn charts. And that is the ultimate key, to learn the game, learn probabilities, and then let it all take hold. And there is money to be made for each and every one of you in the markets if you use the charts. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning into the game plan.
I was trading primarily with emotions, and I was losing bad. This was literally changing my life. It was changing my family's life. Don't be scared. Take the leap. Do the courses. It is amazing. It will change your life. It changed mine.
Today we're unlocking the doors to a world of financial possibilities. Have you ever found yourself intrigued by the dynamic, ever-evolving landscape of cryptocurrencies and blockchain? Imagine having the knowledge to make informed decisions, trade confidently, and 10x your income. We're thrilled to introduce our exclusive crypto courses designed for enthusiasts, investors, and visionaries like you. First off, we have Mastering DeFi in 2024 and beyond, a course that will help you understand and navigate the future of decentralized finance. Next up is Crypto Trading Technical Analysis Mastery, a course that equips you to make informed trading decisions. And lastly, we have Cryptocurrency for Beginners, perfect for those just starting their crypto journey. The financial revolution is here, and it's time to equip yourself with the skills that matter. Knowledge is the key to unlocking financial success. In the fast-paced world of crypto, being informed is not a luxury, but a necessity. Think about it. The losses incurred due to ignorance can be staggering. Now imagine having the power to make informed decisions, to trade with confidence, to multiply your income tenfold. But with our courses, you'll not only understand the intricacies of DeFi, technical analysis, and the fundamentals of cryptocurrency, but also trade like a seasoned professional. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Now is the time to seize this golden opportunity to take the reins of your financial future. Enroll in our exclusive crypto courses and join a community of like-minded individuals in our WhatsApp group. Together, we can navigate the fascinating world of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Benefit from a staggering 70% discount, but remember, this offer won't last forever. Equip yourself with the knowledge to make informed decisions, to trade with confidence, to potentially multiply your income tenfold. The clock is ticking. Click the link below to join our exclusive WhatsApp group, claim your 70% discount, and embark on a journey that could 10x your income.
Let my emotions get the best of me and started trading more money than I should have been trading.
The coin started to go down and I was losing my position.
I was trading primarily with emotions and I was losing bad.
I lost some money. I lost a pretty good amount of money. And I've made money back.
This was literally changing my life. It was changing my family's life.
It's probably the best investment I've ever made.
I imagine, for a moment, the last bull run. Picture the surge of success stories, the countless individuals who, armed with the right knowledge and skills, turned the tide of their financial futures. They made millions in the crypto market. Perhaps you feel like you missed out on that wave, like you were left standing on the shore as the ship of opportunity sailed. But fear not, because the crypto bull run is back again, and this time you can be prepared. This time, you can ride the wave to financial freedom with our expert-guided courses brought to you by Extra Skills Institute. You can seize this golden opportunity. Our courses are led by seasoned experts with proven track records, individuals who have navigated the crypto market's ebbs and flows and emerged victorious. Upon completion, you'll receive a certificate, a testament to your newfound knowledge and skills. Plus, with the flexibility to study at your own schedule, you can integrate this learning journey seamlessly into your life. So this bull run, make a decision to invest in yourself, to take advantage of the riches in the crypto market, to make serious money with our help. Don't be left behind. The time to act is now.
I was skeptical. What I was doing before was I was just investing my money and just throwing it into the abyss.
There were huge opportunities that come and gone, and I've missed them.
You know, are we in a bear market? Are we in a bull market? Should I mine and hold for a little bit before I sell? Should I sell right away?
I realized that my knowledge had gone up 1 billion-fold.
All of your techniques and strategies, your market analysis techniques and strategies help me make better decisions.
And now with Steve's plan, I'm actually up 32,000.